Good evening, good evening to everybody in the building. I am LK Scott and welcome to the Fearless Friday chat. I am so excited today that I have these two guests in the building. Like, I'm very, very excited to have them. First of all, let me tell you how I met them, okay? I met them through this app called Clubhouse. If y'all don't know what Clubhouse is, let me tell you, it is a way to connect to people. It is a way that you can share ideas and also find people who are like-minded just like you. And they may also unmute their mics so they can be able to talk. So the first person I am going to introduce is her name is I call her the executive chick because I mean that is her name. She is the executive chick. She is very has a very beautiful spirit. She is a woman of God as well. Her name is Miss Felicia Jones. Y'all give her a hand clap. Hey,
Thank you. Thank you.
yes, of course. Before I just shout out my girl over here, first of all, I would like for y'all to share. Go out there and share the Fearless Woman chat. Like, comment, whatever you got to do. Let me know that you're here. I see my girl, Miss Bagatti, is here, and I want to personally thank her for coming and tuning into the Fearless Friday chat. If you're here as well, please just give us a hey that you're here. Please give us a like that you're here. I love to interact with people who are not on the chat, and I love to get feedback from you guys as well. So if you would love to interact with us, please don't mind. I love looking at the chat. I love seeing all the energy that we have in the chat. Our next person is going to be none other. Her name is the Snapback Coach with two P's. And now I know why they call her the Snapback Coach with two P's. At first, I had to go with talk to my girl, Miss Felicia, and say, hey, I know she has two P's at the end. And they said, and she told me, Miss Trishana will correct you. It is the Snap Back Coach, Miss Trishana. Y'all give her a hand clap. So, how are you guys doing today? We got to start off with that. How are you guys doing on this Fearless Friday?
I am doing wonderful.
Okay. What about you,
Well,
Miss Trishana?
well, I'm excited now, girl. You done put me from 0 to 10. I was ready to go my bed.
No,
Girl,
it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. I'm only gonna keep you guys for an hour. I promise you guys, I'm gonna only keep you guys for an hour. The crazy thing is, I just figured out it's always gonna be some technical difficulties with me. I gotta go get my charger real quick. So, Miss Felicia, can you tell the people while I go get my charger, what do you do and why do you do it? Okay, can you do that for me real quick?
Yes, absolutely. Hello, everyone. My name is Felicia Jones. I am the executive chick. I'm the founder and the leader of Lead Her in Heels. And what I do is I help women to tell their story. A lot of times, women are fearful, don't want to tell their story. They're kind of scared. They want to get it out, but they don't know exactly how to do it. So I help coach them through that. I consult them if it's that book that they want to get started. If it's something, the goal planning that they want, any kind of goals that they want to achieve, I help walk them through those goals. And also being able to be a leader within the community, as well as if they're on their jobs, just showing them a couple of things that they can actually do to get where they want to go. So that's about what I do.
well, that's a lot that you do, executive chick. I mean, you just go from the top to the bottom, girl. That's
I,
all you need is the executive chick, because that's who helps me.
Thank you, Trishana. I love the fact that I'm able to help women. And it's actually Women's Month. March 8th is going to be Women's International Women's Day. So we have a lot to celebrate and be proud of.
We really do. We really do. I heard that you love to help women, and that's what we're here for. We're here to celebrate women, and also know that powerful women are in the building. Miss Trishana, what do you do, and why do you do it?
What do I do and why do I do it? I am the snapback coach. And what I do, I help women who are stuck to move forward so that they won't stay there. I help them to position themselves to be able to get to bring fulfillment and purpose to their lives. To go from passion to perfect purpose, and then ultimately profits. So, and why I do it because myself, I needed help. I had a lot of skill sets, and now I have skill sets. And what was the missing piece? I had to have the mindset. I had to have the mindset to go from being stuck. You know, a lot of times females, or we as women, we hold things in. We're incubators. And so we hold pain, we hold grief and bereavement longer than a lot of times males, our counterparts. So as a woman, I want to make sure that you're not alone, and you don't have to do it by yourself. So I love being on Fearless Women right now, and being with some fearless women so that I can continue to sharpen myself. The scriptures say iron sharpen iron, and that's how you go from 0 to 100 or 10, because you get around the right people. Like, I wasn't lying. Earlier, I was ready to curl up in my bed.
She's like, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to put my fit on for the night. I'm done. But I'm so glad you decided to not go to sleep. I'm so glad you decided to be on this Fearless Friday chat, because I'm telling you, whatever come out of both of y'all's mouth is gonna be phenomenal. Okay, guys. So usually what I do is I make sure I play a game with my peoples. Okay. So on this Fearless chat, we're going to play a game called This or That, and I just wanted to say hello to you, Ed Dietrich Kendalls, as well. All right. So are y'all ready for your this or that?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This or that. Introvert or extrovert?
Extrovert.
You're an extrovert.
Introvert.
You're an introvert. Okay, what makes you an introvert, Felicia?
Well, I do like, while I like to help women and people and things like that, I do like to kind of stay off to myself. I'm a little shy and reserved.
Okay. What about you, Miss Trishana?
Well, I learned how to be quiet, to observe, and also as a coach and a counselor, I learned that you observe and listen. But my energy, it gets, my energy feeds around people. Like I said, I got excited. I got excited when I seen just you and Felicia. So if there was other people, I feed off their energy, and that's why I'm an extrovert.
Okay. I'm gonna call myself an ambivert, because I'm an intro extrovert. I don't mind, being out there, and saying hi to people, just as long as you don't put me on the spotlight. Okay. As far as the introvert part, after I get through entertaining people, leave me alone. Let me be with my own self and my own self husband and my daughter, and I'm good. And sometimes I have to get them out the way and just be in my little bubble. So I'm an ambivert. Okay, next one. This or that, lefty or righty?
My left hand. Lefty.
Okay.
Right hand.
You right hand. I'm a lefty. I'm a lefty.
Woo! The smart ones, right? The smart ones.
Hey.
Well, my son is left handed, and my grandchildren, so I'm smart too. I'll take this.
You better tell us, Auntie Trishana. That's her name for me, Auntie Trishana. Okay. This or that, simple or glam?
Simple.
I'm a glam girl.
Let me tell you, when I FaceTime Felicia, and she be like, "Girl, I ain't got my makeup on." Like, I be like, I'm just calling you just to see how you doing. You don't have to look glamorous while me talking to you. Like I'm okay seeing you for your natural self, ma'am. I need to put some foundation on. No, no.
Well, I have my son. He's my unappointed fashion model. So if I'm not together, he have a fit. He's like, you can't go out looking like that. Or on Facebook, you can't get on Facebook. You have to represent your brand. So I'm brand ready tonight.
Yeah, she said she had to put her lipstick on tonight for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you why, but she said she had to put her lipstick on for y'all. Okay. All right. If any of you guys want to tell us what you are as well in the chat, you can let us know what you are as well. For me, it depends. If I'm going to Walmart, it's simple. Okay. I'm going to Walmart, Target, at the house, simple. Now when I'm going like to events, oh, I'm gonna put on the glam. Or if I, on the Fearless Friday chat, I'm putting on the glam. One day y'all gonna catch me slipping, and it's gonna be simple on the Fearless Friday chat. Okay, next one: rain or sunshine?
Oh, I
Sunshine.
love the sun.
Love the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I love the rain. Like, it's something about the rain against my window pane. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. And me cuddling up in a blanket. Like, I love the rain when I don't have to get out.
Right.
I sang the song "Rain, Rain, Go Away, Come Back Another Day." Rain, rain, go away.
I bet you do. No. All right. Early bird or night owl?
I'm a night owl.
You're a night owl. Oh, I can
Yeah.
see that. Yes, I can see that. What about you, Mr. Shauna?
I'm a early bird that works at night. I work overnights, but I actually on my day off, I get up early. That's my internal clock.
Okay. I got a question. So as you get older, do you get less sleep?
I don't know that question because I get less sleep because of my work schedule, but I would love to get more sleep.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it depends on each person because some older people they say they get 5 6 hours. I don't know. I'll be upset when I can't get and I don't get enough sleep. I really don't.
Okay.
So, I don't know that question. Ask me that in 10 more years and maybe I can answer that because I'm still pretty young.
Okay. So okay. Oh, I don't have my nose ring. That's why I'm looking different. Okay. I was like, why am I looking different? Like, I don't have my nose ring on, but that's all right. Okay. I'm look, I will go left real quick, just let you guys know. Deetra said she's an introvert, Lefty, simple and glam, and she loves sunshine. Okay, okay. Last two questions. Calls or texts? Which one?
I'm calls. I like calls, and if we could do FaceTime and Zoom, even like now, I'm excited. I can't stand text. It takes forever. I feel like I'm writing a book.
It
Even
just
though you say
depends.
it, hello, how are you? You got a
It
flip
depends.
phone?
No, girl, I have an iPhone. My son brought me it's 8, iPhone 8, and I have an iPad. So I'm modernized, and I have a desktop. It's just that the texting is slow.
Okay, yes, ma'am. She corrected me. Correct me, Miss Trishana. No, correct me. Okay, what about you, Miss Felicia?
I think I do a little bit of both. I prefer talking on the phone, but it depends on who you are. I'd rather, text, something real quick or whatever, but I like to talk on the phone, which takes a lot of time, which is like I'm on the clubhouse all the time, just kind of talking.
Yeah. If it's real quick, text. But if we're trying to have a conversation, I would prefer calls because sometimes you can misinterpret text messages and then it'll
Exactly.
go left real quick. And I've seen that firsthand a couple of times where I almost nucked if you buck and had to go back to never would have made it. Okay.
Not Nuck if you buck. Okay.
Yes. Lauren don't play. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Scott, it's a different person. I just, let's clear that up. All right. Last question. Always late or always early?
I'm always early.
I'm usually on time.
Then you're late.
You're late on time.
My brother go to work like a half an hour early, and so do both of them. And I'm like, I say, Tyrone, you have like 45 minutes, no, hour and 15 minutes. I say, you only take 10 minutes to get to work. The only thing you need is 10 minutes. He said, that's late.
Okay, so I'm early to important things, okay? When I say important things, like if I have a meeting, I'm going to be there on time. Um, when it comes to like events, like parties and stuff, you will catch me slipping and be late. I'm not even gonna lie. I was almost late to the event that Miss Felicia invited me to, and I was like, "Nah, let me not be that type of friend, because then she gonna be like, where's she at? She late, and I don't want her talked about me. And first impressions are always good impressions, so I was
Right.
early. I can't promise you next time though. I just want to let you know. So if you tell me
Okay.
6:30, don't tell me to be there at 6:30. Tell me to be there at 6 o'clock. Okay? Tell me to be there at
Okay,
6
I
o'clock.
got you.
Yeah,
I
be
got
that.
you.
I'm that one. You gotta tell me to be there at 6 o'clock, and I really gotta be there at 6:30. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that goes for our game of this and that. Y'all did a phenomenal job, ladies. Okay, for the hot topic of the day. So the hot topic of the Fearless Friday chat is called collaboration, not collision. And the reason why I called it collaboration and not collision is nowadays, not everybody, but some people are transitioning from the mindset of being their own business owner to collaborating with other people to build empires. And sometimes we as people are uncomfortable with collaborating with people due to certain situations that may have gone on in their life. And so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one speaking on this. I wanted to make sure that Miss Trishana and Miss Felicia gave us some pointers on collaboration and not colliding, especially with our women, because sometimes as women too, we get into that mindset of when one person is doing better than us, then we got to level up and be on the same playing field with them, or rise up as well, or rise above the what to what they're doing or whatnot. So my question to you guys is this: what are some challenges of collaboration when it comes to women and men in the same field?
I think that a lot of times the challenge is, you're trying to do what you do as far as coaching or being a consultant or whatever it is that you do. And if you have somebody else in the other field, they're trying to do the same thing. But I think that what a lot of times what happens, I guess this is my experience, is people will ask me to connect with them, but it's never beneficial for both of us. It's never a win-win situation for both of us. It's more so, hey, can you just help me, can you be on my show, or can you do this or can you do that? But I think the thing should be, can we collaborate together to where it's a win-win situation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. What you're saying is basically they're trying to pull something out of you to for gains of them, and it's not a give and take situation, or it's not a recycling thing. It's
Correct.
basically you're helping me, but when it comes to you, we're not going to help you out. And I do agree with that's one of the challenges that some people have. I agree with that. What about you, Mr. Shauna?
Well, what I notice a lot of times is that's a scarcity mindset, because you think I'm gonna get more than you, so I don't want to help you. You know, and also what I've noticed as a coach, often some other coaches, especially beginning coaches, they feel like you their client. Everybody's their client. I'm helping you. I connect with you. I'm supporting you, but I'm not your client. We equal, and I may have skill sets beyond yours, but because the person I am, I will never do you that. I will learn from you, and I will say yes, thank you. You might never know that I know that and more because I'm trying to build you up, and so you looking at it as oh, you could be my client. No, I'm not your client. And I had to, say that. And also, there's this quote that says, what you want to accomplish in life, you make it happen for others. And then in turn, it will happen for you. So you planting seeds for your future, and so sometimes you do have to say no, not because you don't want to help the person, but because you just don't have the capacity because you have a whole lot on your plate. When you starting off with business, especially new coaches, you're trying to learn the process, you're trying to build your business, and then you're trying to get new clients, and that takes time, and people don't realize it's a process. So I'll support you during your endeavor, but I can't, like, I'm on your show, I'll help you that way, I'll help you different ways, but there are some areas I can't help you in. And it should be where we help each other. Me and Felicia, we talk and we help each other as much as we can, because she's in Texas, but even if she was here, people gonna always gravitate to the people who they relate to, who they can resonate with. No matter, we could say the exact same thing, but it's our flavor and it's our style.
Mm, I like it. I feel like sometimes we don't create the boundaries in collaborations. Like we don't set the standard of this is what I'm looking for, and this is what these are my absolutes for us to collaborate together. And so when we set the tone and set boundaries, when you don't set the tone and don't set boundaries for you to collaborate, that's when friction can come. Like for me, if I were to ask like Miss Felicia on advice, she's giving me advice, but it's I would love to reciprocate some advice to her as well, so then she'll be able to understand that I don't want to just take from you. I don't want to just get whatever I need out of you and then just leave you alone. I want to be able to continue this relationship where you say, well, I saw this resource, hey, I'm gonna help you with this resource, or oh yeah, sis, I got this resource for you, and not um just hold the resource tight because you feel like if I give her this resource, uh then she's gonna do better than me. No, that's not where we trying to go. If I want to see you win and you want to see me win, it doesn't matter because God is going to give you the blessing whether you going to give me the resource or not. So, I mean, even and especially if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be and it's God and it's in the foundation of God, you ain't got to worry about that. But me talking to you guys, at first I was a little bit afraid. I'm not even gonna lie, to talk to Miss Felicia because but I've been hurt before, and I've heard people say, "Oh, I'm willing to help you, but for a price." And I'm just like, why do we have to give out fees, for advice? I'm asking you what I need to do in order for me to elevate. So then, when I do elevate, shoot, I can bring you along board with me. Um, and I'm learning slowly but surely who I can put in my bubble and who don't need to be in my bubble. Even if they hurt me, hey, more prayers to you. Let me keep it pushing. Let me get my feelings together and go. If y'all want to chime in, and y'all can chime in at any time.
I would like to say something, Lauren. What you said is powerful. And I didn't know this. Well, I never really thought about this, but this girl, Patricia, she's Coach P. She says this often. What are you expecting from a friendship? So even any relationship or partnership, well, you're right. We don't set boundary lines. We don't tell people, you know, what we expect from them or what's expected of us. We just go in relationships and we assume that they're going to fulfill the things that we need, but in reality, you have to know what's expected of you, because if I don't know what would offend you, I don't know what can help you, then I may be hindering you. I don't know your need. You don't talk about I need this or I need that. So as you express your needs, then I could tell you, well, I can help you this or I can help you that. With that, but it does not happen unless you voice what you need, and vice versa. And everyone is not going to help you. Maybe they will help. Maybe it would be them, like you say, giving resources. You may not be able to help me, but Felicia can help me. Felicia, this one young lady, she was looking for someone to help her. And so as a mentor and the work I do, Felicia sent her to me, and we talked about it.
That's beautiful. I like how you just said, I can't help you with this, but they recommended you for you to help. And that's pretty dope that she knew that that's wasn't her strength. And that's part of collaboration right there. That wasn't one of your strengths. And instead of saying, oh, there's nothing I could do for you, you went and say, "Oh, I'm gonna suggest this person for you." And I think that's pretty dope, because some people just don't do that, or maybe people don't realize that they do have the resources to do it, or they just don't think about it because they're not on that level to think about what another person can do for another. Um, Dietrich Kendall said, "What God has for me is for me." You
That's
not
right.
lying about
That's
that.
right. That's right. And what happens though, people afraid to give resources. Like you said, they're afraid that somebody's going to get more advance ahead of them. But that's not how you grow. You grow when you help contribute to others. If it's always about you, then you can't expand. I've learned a whole lot, and I met a lot of coaches. One girl, Pam, my friend Pam, I had a speaking engagement in Las Vegas. She lived in California. She came. Another group of people, we was on a cruise off Facebook, and we met off the cruise. So this is how you collaborate with each other, and you grow and you build each other up. But what happened is fear will keep you from expanding. Fear will lock you from your promised land. It's just like, the children of Israel, they was afraid. So they didn't go and they didn't take what was theirs. They didn't possess the land. Fear will hold you back. Fear that you're going to do better. Fear that you know more than me. Fear. Once again, like I said, the people that's for you is for you. That's going to be an audience that only you can. They're going to relate, and they're going to relate to you. And it's not by age, it's not by size, it's not by color, because we all have our own spices. What's your secret sauce?
Oh, you gotta give us these golden nuggets and dip them in Chick-fil-A sauce. You should have known that was coming. I like how she just said everybody has their own unique spices. There's a spice that I might have, or there's a spice that Miss Trishana might have that you like, and there's a spice that Miss Felicia has. Not every spice has the same taste, so therefore you got to find your spices. Okay, I liked it. If you like that, I need y'all to give me a thumbs up. That was pretty dope. I'm telling you, y'all, I be so hyped. I can't help it. The next question is, what should people seek when they desire to collaborate together?
Mm, wow.
I would say compatibility. Are you compatible? Are you on the same wavelength? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to agree with everything. Can you find somebody that thinks outside of the box, something different than you, so that when you do collaborate, you can get different ideas? So I would say compatibility.
I like it.
I would say strengths. What's your strength set? Because your strength's gonna be different from mine. I like what Felicia said also, because you have to be agreeable. We could talk about scriptures all day long. God say, "How can walk together unless they agree?" So you have to be agreeable, but you have to have strengths. And I think it's different. The difference is because if me and you both do the same thing, we won't get anywhere.
Nope. Take that to the bank and
Ching,
cash it.
ching,
Cha-ching.
ching.
Get my coin. Okay, go ahead, Mr. John. Okay.
Oh, I was finished.
Oh, okay. I thought you had some more because you be flowing abundantly with nuggets. Okay, you and Miss Felicia.
I don't want to take over the whole conversation because
No, this is what the fearless what women chat is for. I don't want to do a lot of talking. You might have more. You might have wisdom that needs to be poured out. So you say whatever you need to say. If it has to be the Miss Trishana show today, it will be the Miss Trishana show today. Okay, but
Miss Felicia said we ain't having that one.
we're not having that one. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Okay, the Miss Trishana and Felicia's show. How about that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. But to answer the question too, I would say diversity. Um, because of the field that I'm trying to go and the field that you guys are already in. Thank you, Jesus, for people like them. I feel like if there's no diversity, we're going to be going around in circles. I don't want to be confined to one specific group. I want to create a space where I impact all different types of groups. And so I would want a team that brings that diversity in a business or whatever I'm doing, but also I would love to allow them to know that we can agree to disagree, but still be able to work together. Because if you don't have that agree to disagree piece in, and you can't come back to where it needs to be, that's just that for me. That just lets me know that you want to stay stagnant and you don't want to grow.
Ching.
Oh, I got a ching ching. Take that to the back.
Girl, you over there dropping them nuggets too. That's what I'm saying. You over there dropping a babe. Cha-ching.
I'm growing up, guys. I mean, I'm telling
Girl,
you.
girl, you are grown. You in a house. You in a house with grown women and certified grown women.
We got certified life coach, certified emotional intelligence. Like I'm proud of my ladies that is on the stage.
Girl, I'm calling myself a certified woman because that means I'm a little bit older than the woman. So I'm a certified woman.
Yes, Auntie Trishana. Deidre said, I sit back and watch a lot of times. Some people are not ready to receive what you have to give. You can tell that by the way they talk about other people that are helping them or that they are in some type of relationships with, which I think about that.
Ooh, that's really, really good. I like the fact that she said that she sits back. You do have to sit back and look at people, because not what they give you is actually who they are. So you definitely I like that she said that.
Wow. What they give you, that's not who they are. Wow. All right, Miss Felicia.
Sheets and wolves. I mean, wolves in sheets clothing.
Yeah. But
Absolutely.
that's what coaching is about. Coaching is different from a consultant. A consultant is giving you the advice you need to bring you to where you at. But a coach help to guide you by giving you the right questions to ask yourself, so that you could go inside and pull it out and not drag you. So that's the most important thing, is listening, because also, just like what Felicia was saying, people don't always, sometimes it's not that they're not telling you who they are, because they are. is not, they're not telling you what's bothering them. They're focusing externally, telling you, you know what, he ran. I just thought about something. I was at this conference this weekend, and we were talking about traumatic experience and how people deal with trauma. And they had this video where this lady was talking about this one girl. She came in and she said, "I hope you got money," because she was out there. "You out there doing the do. I hope you got some money." And she was like, "You know, he don't want you anyway." And and the girl went and hugged her. And when she hugged her, she started crying because what she was doing, she was reflecting her, which was going on with her. The guy didn't want her. The man didn't want her. It was her husband, I think. He didn't want her, sleep with her, and this other girl was sleeping with another person, husband. And so she was reflecting her feelings to say, you know, you a slut and you this and that. And so the girl realized what was going on. So she just hugged her. And when she hugged her, she broke down and cried. So as a coach or even as a parent, your children don't always tell you what bothers them, but I believe in body language. Body language tell you a lot. And then people speaking out will tell you more because they will tell you bits and pieces. Like I could sit here and say, "I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Ain't nothing wrong with me." You know, I could smile, and then in my eyes, you see the sadness. So your body speaks volumes.
I like that. I
I
like
like
that.
I like the fact that she said that, because even when you're you know, what with me teaching emotional intelligence, you start to become self-aware of your emotions and allow your emotions to do exactly what they are there to do. You know, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling upset, you're happy, those types of things, you allow yourself to feel those emotions so that you can realize exactly where you are. So
Y'all making me so just feeling good on the inside. I just, want to let y'all know that. Okay, this is the last question. The last question is, what makes effective collaboration for those who desire to work together? You know what? No, that's not the question. On a level of you personally, how far are you willing to collaborate with somebody right now?
Mm.
go ahead,
That was one
Trisha.
of them hard
That
questions.
was a hard question, wasn't it?
I got a bob and
She's
weave. You know
like,
how I
woo.
teach bob and weave, baby.
I
Ride the
come I
wave.
come with the questions.
So, to be honest with you, that is a hard way for me to frame. I ain't doing nothing. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Right now, I really need to pull away from a lot of collaborations and support because I'm building my business, and I'm I'm under construction. So I'm redesigning my message and what I'm doing. And so because it's the same vein, but it's a different target group. You know, I'm not just working with people who have loss of relationships or bereavement. You know, I'm talking about how to help position you so that you can be able to get fulfillment and purpose out of life, so you won't have to be anxious because you're dissatisfied in your workplace. So that's where I'm at now. You know, the resilient piece is that strength that pulls you through when you're down, but you have to be able to say no sometimes, because sometimes you need to, just like Felicia say, the self-awareness. You know, you have to go within and and ask yourself the question. When someone asks how you feel, you may not have the answer. And sometimes, you know, people are waiting for you to answer right away. And I'll sit there and I'll say, and they may say, "Well, why you feel?" And I'll say, "I'm not sure how to answer that question yet, because right now my spirit is good, but right now I'm feeling some apprehension, or I'm feeling, some whatever I'm feeling at that moment. And so now I'm learning to really ask myself the true question: how do I feel about this? What do I want? What am I willing to do? So I don't know. I have to play that by ear, because I'm always saying I'm not going to do something, and I will. It depends on the time frame that if I have the time to be able to help you. If I don't, then I won't. And it depends, like I said, during what time, because sometimes my schedule does not permit it. And now it's time for me to start saying no. When I say yes a lot of times, and then I'm tired, and then that means I can't do what I need to do. I'm building a business. I'm revamping the business. And I still work full time at night, and I have a family. So
So as far as collaborating right now,
it would be,
you're trying to set the foundation before you pull in anybody, or
yeah,
even, saying yes and being committed to certain events or obligations that people wouldn't want you to have. And
yeah,
that's really, that's important. It's very important for you to set those expectations for yourself. And because my thing is, how am I going to have a team and I'm trying to lay a foundation that's a little shaky right now? Like, I agree with you on that. I'm not going to create a team of people to help me if I don't have myself together, or I got to make sure that I don't be burnt out, because I'm saying yes to so many things, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, or I don't want to let nobody down. Sometimes it is not sometimes it is important for you to be able to say concrete no.
yeah.
No. And you can say no in many ways. It doesn't have to be the word no. You can say no in other ways. So I agree with you on that. Miss Felicia, what do you got?
Well, I definitely agree with Trishana. I think that I think that what happens is people are in businesses, and it's a lot of things. I think there's a lot of things that go into play. They don't really know who their target market is, and so they're asking you to support, and it becomes a little frustrating as far as I'm concerned. Is that, I will support you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to buy your everything that you got going on. you know I can definitely support you in other ways. And then when you do get ready to collaborate with someone, I would say take the time to figure out what it is, or even ask that person, how can this be of value to you? Because if it's not of value to you, then I'm not trying to be mean, but Trishana and I are in the same boat, where you're trying to build that foundation and you're being stretched. So you're working, or you got your family, you got everything going on, but then you keep getting other people to get you to buy this, or get you to be in this and do that. But the thing is that we're trying to do the same thing too. We're trying to make money as well, or we're trying to profit, or whatever it is that we're trying to build this business. But if we're not able to do it, if we're not able to get value out of it, then what is the real point? And I'm not saying that you got to have an eye for an eye, and then it has to be the same exact thing. So I think that's where you kind of evaluate who is it that's asking, and you don't have to answer to every single person. I have a lady that contacts me all the time, and she's like, "Hey, I got some products from her, and I was willing to, help her or whatever." And when she's always asking me, she's like, "Hey, can I, can you share my information? Because I have a huge following, right? So can you share my information? But what am I getting? What am I getting out of that? To continue for you to use my audience, for you to use my followers. What am I getting? Because I took time. It took me years to build that following, and you just think that you can come in and say, hey, can you share my following? I mean, can you just add this to your page? I think that it should be something that you should be trying to figure out, how can we both benefit from this?
Yeah, definitely. Um, I like how you honed in on that part of basically I built this from the ground up, and now you want me to help you to gain stuff, and it's not about you know it's not about the I want to help you, but my thing is, I can help you, but it has to be a recycling thing. Like we need to recycle. That's the most important thing for me too. And I remember I'm gonna go back to when the committing to and saying no. I remember talking to Alicia one day, and I said something about an idea and about an event, and she had to stop me, and she said, I got my own stuff going on. I'm gonna support you, but it's gonna be minimized. And I didn't get mad or anything. I chalked that to the game because you got to realize she's trying to do something too, and I can't expect her to just drop everything and help me out. Like that's not fair. Even though she knows if she got something going on, I can't say I'm a beater, but my money might beat her. Or I don't know. I'm gonna commit to something. I'm gonna throw some confetti. I'm gonna like, share, comment, whatever I got to do to support her. But I liked how she gave me that boundary and told me what it is. So then, whenever a time comes, I know what to do and what not to do because she created that boundary. So I thank you for that, for even creating that boundary and being bold enough to tell me this is what it is. I got to set this boundary because in order for me to elevate, I got to get there. I got to be a tunnel vision. And
Mhm.
sometimes we tend to, because we want to help people, we tend
Yeah.
to take our tunnel vision and make it wide like this and try to look right and try to look left. But we got to hone in and focus on tunnel vision in order for us to get to where God wants us to get to. And I agree with you guys and you ladies on this.
Yeah. I love what you all are saying, and definitely, for me to want to do it, it have to have clear expectations. What am I committing to? Like I told you earlier, I was tired, but I committed to it. When I commit to something, I want to follow through. But at the same token, I don't want to commit to everything, because that means when I say yes to you, I'm saying no to myself, or I'm saying no to something I need to take care of. So that means it's pushing my goal out further instead of bringing my goal to where I needed to be. Yeah, and well, I need to be my focus, like you say, tunnel vision. Make it your focus point. Felicia is definitely good at expressing a lot of know what she want or not want, and that's great because we have to, especially as we get more into our maturity or into our level of where we want to go, because it's true. The people appreciate you when you here, but they didn't support you when you was there. And I see that a lot. you know um I'm like, Felicia is funny, because I co-authored a book, and Felicia was like, call them. I was like, I send out.
You better call them. Let the
you
people
know
know.
you know it is so, I say that because Trishana is always supporting other people's business, always, monetarily, talking about it, sharing it, whatever it is that she can do, she does that. And I said, how dare the people that you have supported know that you've written a book and not even dare say anything to try to help you? How dare them? I said, you better call them people.
She did. She said, you better call them. And I was like, I had like, I think 13 or 11. And then when she finished with me, I had like almost 40 people. You better call them. I text them. I text them personally. She like, no, you better.
You need people like Felicia on your team to
Yeah,
tell you that. It's like she's like an accountability partner, and I'm one of them too. I'm an accountability partner. I will go off, not in a
yeah,
proper way, you know, not
yeah,
in a nice professional way.
yeah,
Okay, so we have 7 minutes left because Miss Felicia has a prior engagement that she has to go to, so I don't
yes.
want to hold her from
Oh,
this.
that's why she all cute with her purple on. I'm all cute, and then when I get off the phone, I'm taking it off. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't
This
going nowhere but to sleep.
this is the last question, and this is a personal thing. Okay, this is very personal. When I say personal, I mean personal for you. I usually ask my people who are on here what journey they are on and why are they on their journey. And when I say that, I like to let do a disclaimer that this is a no judgment free zone. Whatever they say. Make sure that you're being respectful of what they say. So whoever wants to go first, what journey are you on right now and why are you on that journey?
I go first. I'm really quick, but I am on a self-discovery journey right now. And I think that my life has dramatically changed. I'm an empty nester now. And so my daughter's gone. And whereas I have, done everything to take care of her, to manage the household, to lead her, guide her, do all those things. Now my job is not finished, but I still, of course, will still help her. But I'm in a different space right now, and I think that for me, um, I'm on a self discovery, whereas I had put a lot of things on hold, a lot of things that I wanted to do because I had to raise my daughter. And now I'm able to do all the things that I wanted to do. And I can figure out, okay, is this something that I like or is this something that I don't want? What is it that I want to do? What is it that I don't want to do? I have now freedom that I did not have before. And with freedom, comes responsibility, comes comes with accountability, those types of things that you don't want to be wild and free and then just doing whatever. But how do you manage that freedom, and how do you use your time wisely, to get to your closer to your goals? So I would say self-discovery.
Thank you, Sis Felicia. I appreciate that. Miss Shoshana, what journey are you on and
This
why?
is truly a live question.
Hmm.
This question is a hard question for me. But as Felicia said, my journey has taken many twists and turns. And some of them I got detoured, taking care of family. My mom, I took care of my mom. She passed away almost 2 years. In August, September, be 2 years. And for me, my business. And so now I am in the venture of I know who I am. I know what I want. Now I'm on a journey stepping out, and this is who I am, and um not compromising at a pace where it's detrimental to me. But no, this is who I am. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. I'm not going to tolerate. So I'm at a level where I'm not going to be tolerated. I'm going to be celebrated. I'm visible. This is who I am. God called me to minister the word. God called me to coach. God called me to do these things. And it's just who I am. I love having fun. I love people, but I definitely love structure. You cannot get anywhere if you don't have a structure. So I'm in the journey of more structure, but also this is who I am. Now it's more or less this is who I am. You accept me or you don't. I'm not trying to prove who I am. I'm not compromising. This is who I am.
Hmm. Those both were good. Self discovery and taking me for who I am and whose I am.
Hey,
Miss China, she about to jump out her seat.
Right.
girl, I'm a child of the king, baby.
Yes, honey, I love it. Well, how can people find you? Like, how can people find you? Who you are, what you do, okay? And how can people find you?
All right. I am Felicia Jones, the executive chick. I can be found at leadherinheels.com, and all on social media at Diamond J, and Instagram is at leadherinheels.com. Our Instagram is at leadherinheels.
Okay.
I am Trishana Johnson with Resilient by Design. I am everything snapback coach with an extra P baby snapback coach. And my website is Snapback Coach. My Facebook business page is Snapback Coach. My Instagram is Snapback Coach. My business Instagram, and I'm working on my website is under construction, but it's Snapback Coach.
That's okay.
I need a VA, baby.
Oh my God, you made me hit the back of my.
I need a volunteer assistant, not a virtual assistant.
I knew she was gonna go left afterwards. I knew she was.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm LK Scott of the Scariest Fearless Woman. You may find me on my Facebook group, The Scariest Fearless Woman. If you would like to join the Scariest Fearless Woman group, you may do so. I also have a website, www.thescariousfearlesswoman.com, where I do blogs. And also, you may find me on Instagram and Twitter at LK Scott Fearless. That's at LK Scott Fearless. Or if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook. I also have a YouTube channel as well. It's called The Scariest Fearless Woman. If you would like to subscribe today, you may do so. I want to thank Miss Trishana, Miss Felicia for tuning in and pouring out all these nuggets and dipping them in Chick-fil-A sauce. I love you guys. Y'all stay fearless. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.